Hello everyone, my name is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a cash stuffing, so let's get started. This is my bag that I like to take to the bank with me. I have to hole punch my page. Give me 1 second. Grab my little punch here. And let's punch out page. Now, put this back. Okay. Now, I have a total of $677 that I'm going to be cash stuffing today. And I also have a star note. I have a $20 star note. I have a star here. And then there's a star at the top. So I'm going to be putting this in with my bills that I don't want to spend. The reason that I have so much this time is because I forgot that I needed to put money into my birthdays and gifts envelope for Mother's Day. So I need something for my mother and my 2 aunts. So I almost forgot about that, but I'm going to rectify that today because I'm going to be adding $100 into that envelope. So that'll help me with Mother's Day. Now let's get started. I think I want to start with let's start with our bills. There is always a bill. Bill. I feel like singing that Beyonce song. Was it Destiny Child? Can you pay? Haha. I don't know if I can pay. These bills are woo. Okay. So let's start with our appliance bill. We are going to add $50. And if you're new to my channel, I pay this bill for my mother and I pay mine. And this is just if we ever have any difficulties with an appliance, we can schedule for a technician to come out and hopefully they're able to fix it for us. It is about $58 a month. It was $56 and some change. I think it may have gone up, maybe like $1 or $2. But I had some money in here already, so I only put the 50 in for these 2 times. So we have And actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move this money because I need to do an unstuffing soon so that I can pay bills for the month of March. So let's pull this envelope out as well. Okay, so I have 20, 40, 75. So I'm going to take, I don't know if I can make change for this 20. But I'll see. Okay, so I'm going to take 120. That's not what I need though. I need like I need like 110. Okay, so I have my pen, 125 total. Okay, and then this $5 I'll just put in here. For my cell phone bill, I'm adding 30, and this should complete my March's payment. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60. And this will be my March payment. Actually, it went down. So I only need $50. Which is good. So this $10 can stay in here. Next is internet. I'm adding 57. I hope that I can maybe get a month ahead on these bills at some point. We're going to try. So I have a 50, 100, 105, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have $114. And this is the payment that I need for March. For my life insurance, I'm adding $12. And so I have March's payment here. I have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to move this over. This is for March. And for my April's payment, I'm adding $12. And that's all that I have is 12. For my Paramount Plus, I am adding $8. And I have my March's payment, which is 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I am adding $8. 5, 6. Oh no, well, I only have 7. And that 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that'll complete it. I only have 7. So I put 8 here, but I only have 7. That's fine. So I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this will be my April's payment because I already have my March payment here. I have $15 for March. So I'm going to make this April's payment. So this is going to be for April of 2026. All right. And I'll just leave this in here for now. For my Netflix, do I have, yep, I have money here. So this is my March payment, $20. Oh, I have 15 in there. All right, and so this 10, and I'm adding 10. So this is my April payment. April 2026. All right, so I'm gonna put this in here. And then last but not least is water bill. I pay my water bill and my mother's. So I am adding $100 because I think there's some money in here. Yeah, I have 130. So for this month, our bills are, mine I think is like $96, and my mother's is, or maybe mine is 98 and hers is like 94. So what I have been doing is adding $105 each month for each bill. So I'm going to take this $210. I have a total of $230, but I've been doing $105 a month for our bills, for our water bill. So I'm going to take this $210 and move it, because this is March's payment. So altogether I had $230. This $20 will stay in here, and I'll use that another time. Okay. So we are good with these envelopes. All right. Now let's go into our small business binder. We don't have a lot to do in here. I'm adding $5 to Canva. Canva now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. So we have $95. And we need 120 by May. So I should have that by May. Okay. Okay, I am not adding anything to electronics. We can count it. We have 100, 150, 160, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. So we have $200 in electronics. And I might just leave this like this. I might just take this $200 and put it in my savings, because I'm not going to buy. I'm not trying not to buy anything that I don't need right now. So that's my goal, to not buy anything that I don't need. For P.O. Box, I have the money to pay my P.O. Box for this year, which is due in April. So I'm saving for 2027. So I'm adding $5, and I have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. And I'll put the 200, I think it's $210. I'll put that in my savings, and I'll pull it out in April and pay it in April. 20, 30, 40, 45, $55, which is good. Building this up for the next time that we need it. My taxes envelope is empty. I took the money out that I needed to pay the lady to do my taxes. Me and my mother, the same lady does our taxes. I don't like taxes. It gives me a headache. It's very confusing. I don't like it. So I'm adding $5 in here for the start of next year's. And what I did was, since it's both me and my mother, we just pulled our resources together, and I had $335. I used the whole $335 to go towards both of us getting our taxes done. So we have $5 to start to pay our next year's taxes. And I am not adding anything to YouTube, but we can count it. We have 50, 70, 90, 92, 94, 96. We have $96. And this is for anything YouTube. So if I ever need a new ring light or a new memory card, anything like that, I'll just pull from that envelope. And if I want to do a giveaway, I can pull from that envelope as well. All right, now let's go into our sinking funds. Okay, for Amazon Prime and my Ring doorbell, we are going to take $10. And I forgot when my Ring, I think my Ring is due, I think it was due this month. I need to double check my bank balance because it may have already come out and I need to put the money back into my checking account. But for my Ring doorbell, for my Amazon Prime, because I want to pay my Prime membership in July and my Ring doorbell. So I have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. I have $250. Okay. I'm not adding anything to my buffer. And I might just get this to $100 and then just leave it at $100. And then take from it if I need something for this year. So I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So I'll have to add $5 to this soon to get it to 100. And then I'll just leave it like that. For my car maintenance and registration, I'm adding $10, which I want to beef this up this year too. I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. So $385, which is good. I'm almost to 400. Home repairs is getting 20. And I still have that money in the bank that I don't know what to do with. I might, because my mother thinks that she may need a furnace, so maybe we can put it towards that, but I don't know. Since she's retired, I just don't want her to have a lot of bills. So, alright, let's count this. We have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230. I think I did that right. $230. But we'll see. I don't know if she's had anybody to come and look at her furnace yet. So we'll see what we're going to do with this money. I have $2,000 in the bank. And in cash, I have $230. So altogether, I have $2,230 for home repairs. New car is getting $15. I'll do a 10 and a 5. This money came from the bank and it is not the best money. Okay. So for new car, I have $2,800 in the bank. 2,800, 2,900, 3,000, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. So I have $3,075 so far for new car. I don't know when I'm getting a car. I might try to get it this year, but then again, I don't know. I'm really trying to pay off. I have 2 bills that I want to pay off this year as well, so I don't want to add on to bills when I'm trying to pay off bills. Okay. Office, I'm not adding anything, but I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I'm going to have to pull from this because when I do my cash unstuffing, I brought us some candy because I like to buy candy for the office because you never know when you might need a piece of candy. It really does come in handy. Because sometimes you just think to yourself, I'm at work. I need to be professional. So let's just eat a piece of candy. It just makes everything better. So I did buy some candy, but candy is expensive. Everything is expensive. But I brought 3 bags of candy, and that was like, it was $19, I think, just for 3 bags. But it does come in handy. It really, really does. All right. So that's it for that binder. Now let's go into our variable expenses. Okay, so for my son, I'm adding 25. And I should have given him some ones because I feel like, but that's okay. I can find 5 $1 bills if I have to. Let's do 25 for him. Okay, so he has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82. So he has $82. And I don't always fund this envelope. My son will give me money. He pays for Netflix and Paramount Plus. And then sometimes I put money in this envelope for him, and sometimes he puts money in it. But when he gives me the money for the Netflix and the Paramount Plus, I just use it for my mini savings challenges. Eating out is getting 5. And I was going to get rid of this category, but I treat myself when I go to my part-time job. So that's what I use it for. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47. And I don't treat myself to, like, sometimes I get a pastry. Sometimes I get a coffee. Sometimes I'll get a juice, to take a juice with me. Because, okay, the vending machine is ridiculous. A small bag of chips or a small, like, you know how you can get a little pack of, what are those things called that I like sometimes? Cheez-Its. They're like $2.25 for the little teeny bag. Like the really little teeny bag. And a drink, even a bottle of water, it's like $3. I think that is absolutely ridiculous to spend $6 in a vending machine. So I just buy my snacks, like, faithfully because I need something to take with me. There's nowhere to get anything to eat. You can do, like, what is it called? DoorDash, Grubhub, and they'll deliver, but there's nowhere to get anything. And so I have to take my stuff with me, because I just can't spend that kind of money in the vending machine. I think it's ridiculous. Gas and transportation is getting 20. So let's see. And the price of gas. Ridiculous right now. Price of gas is everything is so expensive. Okay, so gas and transportation is getting 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 125. We have 125. So I'll have to get gas this upcoming weekend. Well, yeah, next weekend, because that's the weekend that I work. So I'll have to get gas then. Groceries is getting $40. We have 20 and 40. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have $195. And I need to pull from this as well because I went to the store and I forgot to pull money from here. Okay, home is getting $25. 20 and a 5. And I have okay. All right, let's see if we can do this with this 50. I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 60, 70, 80, 185, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have $224. Yeah, $224 for home. Okay. And this is for This is for toiletries, when we get our grass cut over the summer, if I want to buy a candle, stuff like that. So anything home related. Laundry detergent, because I used to have like those categories separated, but I thought it might be okay to try it this way and just have a home category, and then anything for the home I'll just take out of here. Also, like when I buy furnace filters, when I buy the filters for the water for the refrigerator, I'll just pull from here. So that's how I'm going to use that envelope this year. And then if I like it, then I'll keep it that way for next year. But I want to try it and see if I like it. And last is my savings binder, which is my favorite binder to stuff. All right. So my son's savings is getting $25. We have a 20 and a 5. He has $2,000 in the bank right now, and in cash, is that right? Yeah, $2,000 in the bank, and in cash we have 120. Oops. Okay. We have 120, 40, 45, 50. So 2,150. My emergency fund is getting $5. I have 500 in the bank, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. So $590. My mother is getting 25. She has $1,500 in the bank. Hers is different from mine and my son's because I started her envelope a little bit later. So she has $1,500, 16, 20, 40, 45, 50. So $1,650 for her. Retirement is getting 25. And I have $2,000 in the bank for retirement and 25 today. So I have 2,100, 20, 40, 45, 50. So 2,150. My savings is getting $5. I have 500 in the bank, and in cash I have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. So 590. For my $1 a day, I'm adding $15, and I am. Did I finish February? Wait, let's see. January, February. Okay, no, I haven't finished February yet. So with this 15, that should finish February. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I need to work on March. I actually need to clean this. I'll clean it off camera. But I have $6 that I'm going to put towards March. So right now I have 20, 40, 50, 65. Okay, so that's perfect. Okay. Okay, for medical bills, I'm adding 5. Wait, oh wait. I'm short of 5. Why am I short of $5 bill? I short a $5 bill? I don't know what I did wrong. I must have put an extra 5 with my money that I pulled for my mini savings challenge. Maybe that's what I did. Because I thought I had counted this money and it was right. Okay, so let me pull from my money that I have with my mini savings challenge. I must have added an extra 5 to that. Okay. Because we have 2 bills from my mother that we need to pay. So I'm going to pull from this when I pull money for my cash condensing. My cash unstuffing and condensing. I have a bill that I'm going to pay. I think it's $48. Yeah, it's $48 and some change, so I'll need like $49 from here. So I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3. So we have $73. And I'm so happy that the medical bills are being paid. That is yeah, we're ecstatic that her bill should be paid now. We shouldn't have any more problems. Christmas, I am adding $20. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82, 83, and I have $300 in the bank. So $383 so far. My goal is $1,000. That does really, really well for me, especially if I don't have to buy anything major. Like one year I brought my son, well, we upgraded we got him a new mattress because he had his for a while. So we got him a new one, but I tried to add a little bit extra that year. For birthdays and gifts, I am adding $100 because I need money for Mother's Day. So we have 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So we have $160, which is great because this is March. So I have April and May. Well, I think I get paid before Mother's Day in May, but I do have another pay for March and 2 pays for April. So I should be good. Now we're going to do our star note. Add our star note. And I don't know what today's date is. Today is March the... Oh, yes, I do. Today is March the 14th. This is 3/14/26. We're going to add a $20 star note. And it's $20. So our total should be $265. So let's see what we have. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 65. We have $265. Yay, I did it right. All right, and that is it. That is how we distributed our $676 because I didn't have $8 that I put in Paramount Plus, so $676. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. I hope that when you're watching this, you're having an amazing day. Remember to be kind to yourself and to show yourself some grace. Bye everyone. I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye bye.